Hi all, welcome to Varak channel. In this video I will show you how to prepare a Talasheri biryani in home. This video I am specifically doing for bachelors and people who live away from their home. Talasheri biryani originated from the Malabar region of Kerala and it is quite popular. For preparing Talasheri biryani you need a specific type of rice called kaima. So it's not necessary, even if you can use in a normal rice you can prepare this biryani and it will taste good. I am using a normal biryani rice here for preparing the Talasheri biryani. Before you start cooking, ensure that all the ingredients are ready and it is easily accessible so that as and when it is required you can use it. For biryani masala powder, you need 1 star anise, 4 green cardamoms, then 4 cloves, 2-inch cinnamon sticks, 2 strands mace, then quarter teaspoon nutmeg, then quarter teaspoon shahi jeera, 1 teaspoon fennel seed, then 1 red chili and half teaspoon peppercorn. What you have to do is you have to crush the entire biryani masala ingredients. Grind it well in a mixer grinder and when it comes as a fine powder take it out and keep it in a separate jar. For chicken gravy you need 3 to 4 tablespoons of ghee and 1 handful cashews, 2 tablespoon raisins, then half to 3/4 cup of onions thinly sliced. It's actually for making fried onions. Then a half cup of onion sliced, normally sliced one for gravy, and 2 tablespoon ginger garlic chili paste. You have to mix the both ginger, garlic and chili. Then half kg chicken cleaned and cut, then quarter teaspoon turmeric, half cup chopped tomatoes, salt as needed, 2 tablespoon curd, quarter cup mint, quarter cup coriander leaves. The next is for biryani rice. You need 2 cups basmati rice. If you have kaima rice, that is better. Then 1 to 2 tablespoon of ghee, then 1 bay leaf, then 1 star anise, then 4 green cardamoms, then you need 4 to 5 cloves, 1-inch cinnamon stick, quarter to half teaspoon fennel seed, then salt as needed and 3.5 cup hot water. The next one is for layering the rice. Quarter to half teaspoon garam masala, then a handful chopped pudina, then handful chopped coriander leaves, 1 tablespoon ghee, then a half teaspoon rose water. Ensure it is edible. Add 3 to 4 tablespoons of ghee to a biryani pot and fry cashews until it lightly golden. Then add raisins. When they turn plump, transfer these to a plate and we will be using these for garnishing. To the same pan add onions and fry them evenly until it becomes golden or light brown. We are keeping this for garnishing purpose, so you have to use the thinly sliced onions for this. Keep this onion in the same plate where cashew and raisins as kept. Next is making the talasheri chicken biryani. In the remaining ghee add the sliced onion for gravy and fry them until it golden color. Yeah, and add ginger garlic and green chili paste. There is no red chili powder used in this recipe, so the heat comes from the green chilies. So make sure that you use the enough green chilies for your taste. For this one I have used 2 hot chilies. Next cook this mixture until you get a nice smell. uh, okay, and add the cleaned chicken and cook it for 2 to 3 minutes. The color of the chicken has to turn a pale color Then add turmeric and biryani masala, which we have made up at this step 2. Then cook it for 2 to 3 minutes on a low flame. Cook cover for another 2 to 3 minutes. By this time, the chicken turns slightly tender. And add tomatoes and salt and curd. Then cook it for 2 minutes. Switch over to a low flame and then cook cover until chicken is fully cooked and tender. In between, you have to stir it to prevent overcooking or burning. Once it is cooked, you will get a thick chicken gravy. Chicken cooked on a low heat releases moisture, which is good enough to cook it completely. While the chicken cooks, go ahead and make the biryani rice. So you have to use the basmati rice or the kaima rice, which I mentioned earlier. If it's a kaima rice, you don't need to soak it or draining it the water. So if you are using a basmati rice, then what you have to do is you have to wash and soak for 30 minutes and drain and set aside. So bring water to a boil on another burner or cooker. Then heat a pot with 1 to 2 tablespoons of ghee and cook it the spices, which I have mentioned in the biryani ingredients in the beginning of the video. Add drained rice and cook it for 2 to 3 minutes. Add salt. Add hot water, not the cold water. So use always hot water. Stir it gently. Then cook on a medium heat until the entire water is absorbed but still very wet. Cook covered and lower the flame completely and cook until the rice absorbs all the water and turns dry. At this stage, rice is cooked to 90%, meaning it's almost cooked. If the rice is undercooked, you can sprinkle some water and continue to cook. Then the chicken would have completely cooked by this time. You cannot have the thick gravy, will be getting in the pan. Then you have to add mint and coriander leaves to the thick chicken gravy. Level it the chicken properly and mix it. Next is layering the biryani rice and the chicken gravy. Layer half of the rice and sprinkle garam masala, some fried onions and pudina. The next layer of rice again. You have to sprinkle the rice, put the rice again. Then sprinkle coriander leaves, pudina, fried onions, cashews and raisins. Add ghee mixture with rose water. Cover with a very tight and heavy lid or seal it with a foil or thick moist cloth. Or even you can use the wheat dough or white flour dough. You can mix it and seal it. Heat a tawa and when it turns very hot, place this biryani pot over the tawa and cook it for another 12 to 15 minutes. Make sure the flame is medium, otherwise the biryani will be overcooked. Allow the biryani to rest for a while and check the bottom. The moisture in the gravy or masala would have evaporated. Now you can serve the Malabar Talasheri biryani with onion raita. When you serve, make sure each portion gets an equal amount of masala and the biryani rice. Please try this biryani and give your comment and feedback. Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get the latest video as and when I post it.